YouTube, what is good? It's your boy Jason, and we got a crazy day today. We got another MLB playoff game. The Dodgers against the Brewers. Dodgers up 1-0. Do they take game 2? If you want to know, you better listen up and watch this video. Cue that intro, baby.
Let's smoke the books.
The lock talk.
What's up, guys? Thank you so much for tapping in. Yesterday, we had an amazing day, man. Well, we had another profitable day in premium, and if I can show you, let me see if I can show you right here. Yep. This will be a little bit of a preview, but yesterday we went 3-2. We obviously managed our units very, very well. I went 3-1 on the football in premium, and I went 0-1 in baseball, but it was only a half unit. I can't believe they didn't let your Savage pitch through the 5th inning. He was doing really good besides that first inning, and I think that's the reason why they lost, in my opinion, but I digress. We can definitely talk about this later on, but we also have a very strong game today in the Dodgers and Brewers. Really exciting series, man. We got Frankie Peralta against Yoshi Yamamoto. I'm going to show a bunch of different sites for this analysis. Hey, man, look, baseball's coming to an end, but we got a lot of other things coming up today in premium. We got UFC Contender Series. I got NHL. I'm going to start tapping into NHL, using some of my models and analysis for that. And, of course, we got this MLB game. But I'm going to break this game down completely for free. So if you want to see me keep on coming up here and dropping these plays and insights, please hit the subscribe button and leave a number 8 and a comment. If you do so, you'll be entered to win a free daily card. And I'm gonna pull the winner from last video at the end of this one. So you left that comment, you subscribe. Make sure you wait to the very end. I'm gonna tell you guys who won. So again, we have the Dodgers against the Brewers. They just played yesterday. The Brewers ended up losing a really, really close game, man. I mean, there was one guy, I think if he would have taken the ball, got hit by the pitch, they could have tied the game up. But I mean, look, it's human instincts. No one wants to get hit by a 95-mile-per-hour pitch straight to the leg. So anyway, we got probably their 2 best starting pitchers. Even though I will caveat a few things because their last game individuals, both for Yamamoto and Peralta, were not the best. But obviously, I mean, there's not too much analysis to put in some of these games because, look, it's the playoffs, man. I mean, you're going to have the best pitchers coming up. There's going to be really, really good rotations. I mean, the Dodgers have, like, sometimes, like, guys like, what's this guy's name? I mean, they have some of the best pitchers coming off in the rotation, not even starting. So that's why these games are so difficult. But let's take a look at kind of how they've done so far. I mean, take a look at Yamamoto and, let me zoom this in real quick. We take a look at Yamamoto and Freddie Peralta. I mean, so far, over 9 pitching attempts, he has a 551 expected batting average. Peralta's not the same, but they have seen Peralta a ton of times. Fastball Freddie, this guy loves throwing the fastball, those really fast pitches. I mean, the Dodgers, so far this year, I mean, against, let's see, right-handed pitching, they haven't been strike out too high, right? That's a kind of like, this is over, let's see, from September all the way now to October, so a little bit over a month. So I'm being a little bit more generous. I mean, obviously there were some games that these teams didn't care about as much, so maybe they weren't putting their best foot forward. But let's take a look. I mean, Dodgers are not striking out at a high rate. Pretty good WRC plus numbers that I see right here. See where's that? Yeah, Dodgers above league average. But the thing is, where's Milwaukee, right? Milwaukee, we talk about Yamamoto right here. And let's take a look at Yamamoto. Both these guys, when you take a look at all their advanced stats, all in the red, and that in this case, it's very good. He's elite, man, elite stuff. You don't see too many players when you pull up their stat sheet like this. But we take a look at his splits. I mean, both against lefties and righties. You know, it's pretty even. It's a little bit worse against righties. Home and away. For some reason, he's been a lot better away from the home field than at home. And take a look at the postseason, because obviously this is the regular season. Last game, he got cracked, man. This is the game they lost against the Phillies. Gave up 3 earned runs to only 2 strikeouts. But before that, absolutely dusted the Cincinnati Reds. I had Yamamoto for over 7.5 Ks in this one, and he absolutely killed it, man. But yeah, last game was not good. He played at home against the Phillies. Phillies obviously a very dangerous team, just like this Brewers team. So does he do poorly? I mean, he had 8 pitching attempts against these Brewers guys. A few of them have gotten to him. So let's take a look at who has gotten to Yamamoto before. So let's see. So Andrew Vaughn and Sal Frelick have both gotten to him. I think he got a home run, and then he's gotten a bat hit, and he got, I think, a double against Yamamoto. Other than that, let's see, he's got Isaac Collins got a hit, Andrew Montetario's got a hit. So a few guys have gotten hits at him. They've seen him before, but nowhere near the level of Peralta, right? In terms of who's done the best against him, I mean, Shohei Ohtani, what a surprise, man. The guy's probably the best. I'm not saying this because I'm Asian, man, but he's probably one of the best generational talents we've ever seen in baseball, at least in my generation. Not only can this guy bat, he could also pitch. I mean, the guy's incredible. But yeah, I digress. They've seen him a lot. They're very familiar with Freddie Peralta. He's been in the league for such a long time. And let's see how he's done, man. I mean, look, again, all Reds. He relies on the fastball, man. Relies on the fastball. Relies on striking guys out. That's why he's 84th percentile in this category. In terms of the lefty right-handed splits, I mean, not as good against lefties. And there's some guys that can obviously switch on that Dodgers team that could definitely give him some problems. But in terms of the game logs, let's take a look at the game logs of the postseason, right? He's done okay, right? First game against the Chicago Cubs, 2 earned runs. That's a quality start. They got the win there. I mean, his bat's 100% backed up. He got 9 strikeouts in that game, man. That's incredible. Second game around, they lost. I mean, it's very tough to go against the same team. Not only has he seen that same team in a matter of 5 days, but he also seen them a bunch of times throughout the regular season. And I mean, he gave up 3 earned runs, 6 strikeouts. Still pretty good, man. Quality, man. I don't think he's going to do super terrible against this Dodgers team, but he is facing a pretty stacked lineup, man. I mean, let's take a look right here. I mean, let's take a look at some of the names, man. Hassan Kim. You got Edmund, Teoscar Hernandez, former home run champ. Paez, Shohei Ohtani. You got Mookie Betts. Freddie Freeman. Kike Hernandez. This team is absolutely stacked. But same thing goes with the Milwaukee Brewers, man. They still have a pretty... I mean, they're not as famous, but this year, these guys have all done incredible. I mean, let's take a look at some of their batting averages, man. I mean, let's take a look. Even their OPS numbers. But let's take a look. They got Yelich. This guy's a beast. They got Frelick, Churio, Andrew Vaughn, Bryce Terang, Durbin. I mean, Contreras. These guys are all really, really good. And that's the reason why they're obviously at this point in the playoffs. But where do we go from here? In the lines, basically a pick-up, man. Minus 115 on either side. Take a look at all the books. And then look, before I kind of go into these lines, right? You can see all these different books right here, right? You see so many different ones. And I want to mention this right here, right? Like, I want to give an example why the lines matter. So this is a game I gave out last night for James Cook. I gave his rushing yards. And I said, guys, bet it on FanDuel. Look at the lines. 70.5. BetMGM has 72.5. DK 71. I mean, clearly, if you wanted to make any bet, even the odds, right? Some of the odds are very similar. You would want to definitely get it on FanDuel. And you might say it's only 1 or 2 yards. But look, if you've been doing this for long enough, every yard matters, man. You don't know how many times I've won or lost by 1 or 2 yards, especially if you're projecting these games. I mean, if let's say I thought he was going to go 90 rushing yards, I should bet 80 plus or a higher number than what they give me in the market. But I digress. I mean, the proof's in the pudding. And yeah, it didn't matter in this particular game. He got 87 rushing yards. But I want to be very serious in this. This is another, I mean, I'm just going to be mentioning something that I guess is a little bit outside of the bets. But this is why serious bettors use multiple books, right? You got a line shop. I just proved it right there. There are literally different odds and lines that you can get that will make a huge difference in your winnings and in you being profitable, right? And this is what I do for my chat, right? Promotional and bonuses, right? If you're not on all these books right here, right, you're missing out on a ton of promotionals, right? They give you guys free deposit bonuses, matches, free play, so much, man. I mean, all these guys are all competing against each other for your business or my business. So they give you a ton of stuff. And that's another reason why, right? And other things too, right? If you start winning like I have, I've been limited on books offshore. I've been limited on some books. I mean, the books move differently. And some give you, they give you different lines, different promos, but they may give you different access, right? They may even give you completely different lines, right? I remember, so in baseball, right? I don't know if they will have it here. Let's see. There's only a few books that allow first 5 team total overs, right? I wouldn't bet on this in the playoffs, but in the regular season, I love betting those. And that's only available in BetMGM and DraftKings. So if you only had FanDuel, you would not be able to place those plays on that market. And again, here's a real world example. I mean, if a player posts a player at 18.5 points and DraftKings has him at 17.5 at minus 110, Why in the world would you play 18.5 at -120 on FanDuel versus -110 at 17.5 on DraftKings? It makes no sense, man. It makes no sense. It's like basically paying $20 for an Uber when you could pay $10 on Lyft. So if that's not enough, guys, make sure you go look at all the books I got going on. It's in the pinned comment down below or in the description. Get on all these books. Take advantage of those promos, and we'll also give you a free week in premium. For anyone who's on the YouTube and listening, you get a free week in premium, so you can come join us and win with me, man. So, but yeah, man, in this game though, I think it's very tough, bro. I think Yamamoto's excellent. The Brewers have not seen him too much, man. Even though I mentioned they'd gotten to him before, Yamamoto, even though he had a bad start last game, Freddie Peralta's not been perfect either. He has not been perfect either. I think the bats for the Dodgers are that much better. I think the bullpens are kind of a wash. The Dodgers have been very good at managing the bullpen, even though their bullpen in the regular season was pretty terrible. But I think the main thing is also this, right? Like, take a look at the strikeout numbers. The Dodgers have not been striking out at all, really. Let me see. Let me flip this up. Where are the Dodgers? LA Dodgers. Let's see where they at. Oops, I put the wrong way. Oh, my bad, guys. They're one of the lowest strikeout teams right now, and Peralta relies on striking guys out. So if he's not able to do this right here, he's going to have a lot of problems, in my opinion. In terms of how Milwaukee's been doing and what Yamamoto provides, right? Yamamoto's very good at striking out guys as well. But Milwaukee, again, pretty low strikeout rate, 21%. But the power numbers aren't as strong as the Dodgers, man. I think in this game, right, the Dodgers have both the hitting and the pitching edge. And yeah, look, they're not at home, but I think that's okay, man. I mean, this game yesterday was very, very close. This line actually, Dodgers had at -150, and now it's bounced all the way up to basically a pick 'em, man. So there's been a ton of action all over the Brewers. I think a lot of it is because they think they're going to bounce back. People love Freddie Peralta. And Yamamoto didn't have the best start last game, man. He does struggle against lefties. There will be some solid lefties. Let me see if I can pull them up right here. I'm gonna pull up the lineups real quick. So we take a look. Brewers have 1, 2, 3, 4 lefties. And we took, I showed you guys right here. Let's see. Yamamoto, not as good against righties and lefties, and he will face about, let's see, same amount. So pretty even. So nothing huge there. I don't see a big discrepancy there. But Peralta, let's see, he is definitely a little bit worse against lefties, and he will face 1, 2, 3, 4. So very similar. I mean, I think again, these games are very tough, bro. And I think we have the starting pitching edge, or slight starting pitch edge with Yamamoto. And I think we have the batting edge overall with the Dodgers. The Dodgers have seen Peralta so many times. And look, man, I think, I did it last game. I pushed, but I think this time we're going to get the win on this one. Give me the Dodgers in the first 5 money line. I still don't trust their bullpen 100%. They almost gave up that game at the very end. And I don't want to go through that again, but I think the Dodgers win this game outright. And they also win in the first 5. So give me the Dodgers many ways. I also say this. I think Yamamoto also has a pretty decent matchup with the strikeouts. So does Peralta, but I don't think the Dodgers are going to strike out as much. Let's see some. I want to see some of these prop lines, actually. Let's see. Let's go to MLB. Let's see. I'm going to go through some of these. Let's see. Do we have? Let's see. All right. We got Yamamoto right here. They have a strikeout line at 6.5. And that's really low for him, bro. I mean, but take a look at some of these numbers, right? I mean, Milwaukee's not striking out that much, just like the Dodgers. And they have his outline around 16.5. So something that's interesting as well, man. I think there's some props right here that we can definitely go through. And then Peralta, only 14.5 outs scheduled for him, and 5.5 strikeouts. Something that, I mean, he definitely can do, right? And the thing is, the prop lines are difficult because you don't know how the managers will be. If any of them get into trouble, they'll pull them out very early. It's not like the regular season where they'll let them pitch through 7 innings. You give up 2, 3 earned runs, you might be pulled out in the second inning. So something to consider, man. But again, for this game, for the video, I'm going to take the Dodgers in the first 5. I think, Yamamoto gets the job done. I think Yamamoto is going to bounce back from his poor start in Philly. And look, Peralta's going to give up, I think, 1 to 2 earned runs. I think the Dodgers can definitely get to him. But if you want to know every single play we got, man, make sure you go to grab my service in my premium chat. And before you guys do leave, make sure you leave a comment because I'm gonna drop the winner from the last video. So let me go do that right now. I'm gonna do it live for you guys right here. So this is it, and then I'm gonna go pull up the last video so you guys can see. So this is the last video where, let's see, this is the last video. We're gonna take the link and we're gonna put it right here, man. So let's see, we got how many unique comments? We got 35 unique comments, man. So someone's gonna win a free daily card. And if you left a comment, let's see, man. Let's put those drums up, man. Let's go. And the winner is Electric Goodies. Congrats to you, man. If you left a comment, please shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'll double check if you're a subscriber. Congrats to you, man. Thank you so much for showing love. And he said, time. Hey, man, it's time, man. Let's go make some bread today, man. Thank you so much, guys. And let's go crush it once again, man. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.
Let's smoke the books.
The locked